Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I have faith in the cycles of the revolution evolution. Whew. And I gotta say, as I look at the astro today, it is extra. That was like the main message. It is extra. We will begin later in the day into the evening our first revolution evolution day of Sun in Aquarius, or sorry, Pisces. not in Aquarius, Pisces now. And revolution evolution days are where we have Uranus energy presiding. Now, I've had like people dispute like, how is Uranus ruling the day? This has to do with the degrees. So Uranus will be taking over the solar degree. And Uranus energy is here to help us shift. It is here to liberate us from the stinking thinking. From the places where we get stuck, where we fall into the hole over and over and over again, and we don't want to do that anymore. So these triggers are a gift, and they don't have to just be a pain in your butt. They can be your focus for transformation in this energy, your focus for bringing the faith that, okay, this cycle's coming around for a reason, and I'm going to address this cycle this time, and we're going to shift this. This is what revolution evolution days are here for. I cannot say that it's easy, and like I said, this day has a bit of extra to it, which we'll dig into, but just know now, our work is transformation. Our work is shifting this energy, just like my light just shifted. How interesting was that? So we have the moon in Aries. The moon in Aries is not particularly patient, which is definitely not going to support this energy. However, you may be like finally so fed up of the same cycle that you're willing to finally shift your part in it. And here's the thing. Moon in Aries, connecting to Venus in Aries today, connecting to Jupiter in Aries today. The focus is on you. It's not somebody else's problem. It's not about what somebody else is doing to you or doing for you or whatever, however you want to look at it. That may be the thing that you're like, this is the pattern. What is your part in it? This is where the moon, Venus, and Jupiter are all focusing. So we have the moon conjunct Venus early in the morning. So we may have some relationship stuff come up. Some of these repeating patterns come up. In fact, we've got the harmony card in reverse. So there may be some repeating patterns in relationship. But you may be familiar with their part, but maybe it's time for the shift to happen in your part. And maybe because we have Sun in Pisces, maybe this is something that's been happening for lifetimes and you're finally like, I'm going to evolve this. We are so powerful that it takes us knowing that we have the power to change that can shift a whole situation. And know that that is your power. And this is part of the power of this year. With so much Aries energy being brought to us. Yeah, Aries, god of war. Yeah, we can go in that direction. Or we can bring the power back to ourselves and be like, I've got the power. I'm not going to sing the song to you. But we can bring it back to ourselves and shift within ourselves. And those shifts will ripple out. So keep that in mind because that is part of the extra today. Now, that being said, whether you are passionate or frustrated or impatient or feeling very overactive, it is going to be extra today. So if you're this much impatient, you are going to be this much impatient. If you are this much passionate, you are going to be this much passionate. It is extra. The energy is like, woo! Speaking of the extra, this is also going to be extra. This is going to cost you. But we are reminded this can also be extra. The consciousness, if you are paying attention. And while I do believe it's good to pay attention to what's happening out there, also pay attention to this patterning here, because this is so much of the focus right now, who you are. So we have Mercury and Mars connecting today in a trine. Mercury in Aquarius, Mars in Gemini. This energy has so much innovation. It can also play with your technology. Watch out. My technology has definitely been feeling it. But with this energy, keep your consciousness and your awareness. Now, that Mars energy may get frustrated, that Mars energy may want to focus on everything outside of the self. But anything that even you're focusing on outside of the self with Mars and Gemini is bringing you a mirror to look at. So just keep that in mind, because that can help you understanding the consciousness. It can also help you shift the focus from this, upside down reversed harmony card into the inner voice, inner understanding, in fact. So keep that in mind for this day. Take lots of deep breaths and just know it's going to be extra. Extra, read all about it. I also want to mention it is 222. 222 is trust and faith is definitely part of our focus for Sun in Pisces. So just noticing where you need to bring in a little faith. I'm actually hearing the song Have a Little Faith in Me, sung by the universe. So where do you need to hold a little faith in your process, in this energy? The universe is singing to you right now through my head. Hear the Mimi Jukebox. Hear the Mimi Jukebox. Have a little faith in me. Go listen to that song. It doesn't even matter which version you listen to, because I'm hearing like multiple versions sung together. All right, so that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.